Good morning, everyone. Oh, I didn't realise my t-shirt's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Good morning. I'm rosboundy Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And a little bit late this morning, so I got a slow start. So it means I'm going to have to shoot through this pretty quickly. So let's go over to the cards, because I am expecting to probably go to my volunteering. Not sure yet. It just depends. We'll see till after. It's nice to be here though, and here we've got the Gilda Brevary Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, expanded edition. 3 cards that we've got this morning are 10, the Scythe in the home space, 21, the Mountain as our theme today, and 13, the Child in our workspace. I love seeing the child show up in the cards. And what we have as our wisdom today is this beauty. And it is just remember you're blessed beyond measure. Every single day is a day you should treasure. And it's a gorgeous colour. I like that between the lilac and purple. It's a really nice colour, that background, and a beautiful owl. Must look up what species all these are at some point. It'd be a good learning curve, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's our wisdom today. Let's zoom in and get the reading from what we have here as our 3 cards. Now, the Mountain is our theme. I saw the 2 as they came out and I thought, oh, a bit of a challenging day today. But I think it's about that is reaching our goals. We are on the pathway in our journey in life. That's a given. Each and every one of us has our journey that we've started on from birth to where we are now. We have met challenges and we've come to certain peaks in our life where it's been absolutely glorious. So it's all of that roller coaster of what life is, and it doesn't change really, but it does give us those different variances each and every step along the way so that we are growing and continuing up that pathway of the mountain, that we are going to get to our peak, our Everest, in whatever form that is. And yes, there would probably be a descent as part of that as well. Each little stage of what we're doing is partly that process. So we could be on one of these lower peaks or we could be further up. And each journey is individual. No one of us is going to be treading exactly the same steps or pathway. As this reindeer here is contemplating his journey, we're contemplating ours now. I think it's a bit more of that time we've reached one or other of those little peaks, and we can rest for a moment and reflect and enjoy what we have gained as far as that learning process and the journey we've made, and sit and really admire the view. Take that overall look of where we've been coming from and being in our present moment. I think it is enjoying the present day as we need to, as our wisdom is showing us today. So that's the theme. It really is that taking our day and treasuring it, spending some time in rest and reflection, those moments that you can, depending on what you're working on if you work. Here in our home space, we've got the Scythe. Yes, it does indicate a little bit of work sometimes, but because it's a tool that goes to the hand and it won't work unless we do the action. We're going to do that swinging of the scythe to harvest what is our crop, so to speak. And it's beautiful crop of wheat here that's being gathered. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day as it is outside. We've got gorgeous sunshine again, beautiful blue skies. I can't see there's probably a real little wisp of cloud over to the east, and that's it. Gorgeous light breeze in the branches. There'll be the light breeze in what we're harvesting, that flow of life, how we've got the movement happening in our home space, the logistics of kids moving around doing what they do at school, or our own workspace, or housekeeping, house management, enjoying our home, bringing in what is our harvest. And using it in the best way possible for the benefit of all of our family, and those times where we invite friends in to join us as well. Okay, so that's where we've got the card 10 side. It's in the home space. It is. We've created the flow of energy that we are able to harvest for today. Okay, rest. It is the rest time, because once a harvest is done, we rest, and then we go further to what is the further processing of that. We're at that point, I think, today where there is going to be some of that contemplation, because we've got the child ready to start something new, and it's going to be that gorgeous adventure. This is the workspace, but we can still have those playful moments and those open a new book, so that we've got all the possibilities that are possible. And it could be that we are writing our own book with this one, not just because it's, I'm learning the writing factor and that's part of my work. And it's not work, it's a joy. So, and it does seem like an adventure every time I look at my screen to start typing the words. Here we've got, it does look like a fairy tale book, but it can be our creation. So in your workspace, create that is your superbly perfect space and place that you want in your work. How are you intending what you've got moving forward to be as an happy ever after? That's what I'm feeling with this one. And children are so much fun to watch. Bring your inner child out in your workspace, just so that you can have some fun and really step into that adventurous, exciting part of being alive and appreciating that can be those new thoughts and ideas as we're moving into whatever possibilities we have in our day today. There you go. So now I'll go look through the comments. I did see them there. So sorry I didn't look at them before, but I felt that it was a flow with that reading this morning. So, you're on a spirit. I love these cards. After all the hard work, we get to sit back and enjoy the view and try to appreciate it through the eyes of a child. That is wonderful summary. Thank you so much, Sandra. I could have just done that and left it and, we go. But we all have our own interpretation of how these cards flow for us. So just like Sandra, bring your sentence of what these cards mean in summary for you, and enjoy what Spirit has to share with you. And good morning, Michaela. I hope you noticed the little weather report slipped in there in the middle of it. Lovely to see you here too. Thank you. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Sandra, yesterday as I sat in A&E, I wrote 777 words towards my book. Oh, wonderful. Moving forward with my broken toe. Oh, dear me. Yes, I did see the photo. I hope it's all going to heal very swiftly. Let's say our prayers for that scent. Okay. That's how instant healing can be, or the vibes for it. Morning, lovely. So good to see you live today. It's lovely to be here, Michaela, and I feel lively and fresh and pretty near almost healed from this impetigo. Just the slightest little bit of itch there and there, so I'm really pleased. Took 10 days. That's so nice, Sandra. That yes, it is, isn't it, Michaela to Sandra? It's lovely that we've got this way of being able to communicate, isn't it, with the technology we have. And Michaela will need to play the early bit, but love the weather report and the Ros News. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you so much. Now, I will move off very quickly because I do need to go. I've got a few things to do before the volunteering, or that I decide yes or no. I'm actually going to use my pendulum to decide. Yes, you look so much brighter. Oh, I feel it by heaps. I do. Sometimes it just takes a little extra help from Spirit to make some decisions at times, and I do use a pendulum. So if there's other types of tools that you use, whether it's cards like this for the first getting into the flow of connection with Spirit in the morning, or whether it's pendulums or other form of dowsing. I know I've seen people use the rods, whether it's crystal ball, whether it is runes. There's so many different ways of connecting with Spirit. But the best of all is really just sitting quietly in your heart space and asking them to be present, and you'll get the impressions in whatever way, whether it's clairvoyance, sentience, psychometry, whatever. There's other ways. There's always a way to connect with spirit and to hear from your own heart space what is yours. And the charms, yes, cast some charms, Ros, exactly. I might do that too. Thank you for the reminder, Sandra. I do have them to hand very closely, just as I do the pendulum. Thank you, thank you. Keep being the best you, and remember with the Our Wisdom that we've got today, that every single day we should treasure. And I love that. Whoops, I'm trying to place that where it's right with my other owls. Whoop, there we go. And the other one. Oh, I'd have to go that way for that. Place that under there. Isn't it gorgeous? Anyway, I do like the owls. Keep being you and the best you. Namaste.